So, my dear, this is the new bottom of the deck, and it's a Four of Swords. So it's kind of disconnecting or resting, or at least taking a vacation from this situation which you have had so much hope for and put in so much effort into. You're entitled to a vacation. I'm being caught by this image here. So I'm getting a little bit a short story, and I will just say it with a few words, and it's that you're waiting that someone will come and apologize to you, or, you know, fix the situation. And here we have the Fool in the reverse, so it's the old bottom of the deck, and it seems like this person doesn't have the courage just yet, or the tools to know how to do this, how to fix the situation between the two of you. So they might need more time to develop such skills, and there's no reason for you to waste your lovely years or months or weeks on waiting on a person that might never come around to this kind of courage. Okay. So this is what's on your mind about the person, most on your mind. And this is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind about you. And this is your feelings towards them, and the energy bond or love bond between you. And this is their feelings towards you. This is your behaviors and attitudes outcome for Leo season. So in the end of, or the late part of August, this will be the outcome. And it's not the forever outcome, just this season's outcome. And interestingly enough, we have the Tower in the reversed in this position, which has come in the same position for Leo and Aquarius, and now also Sagittarius. So it shows that things that's happening in your life is not unique for you. It's something that's going on for all people. And the Tower in the reversed is actually kind of a help. It doesn't feel like that, but it's a help to kind of remove old ways and systems, things, how you have done things before, what you have focused on, what has been your priority, and changing this focus to something that is more aligned with your soul, something that is more aligned with what you actually kind of want to do. I can give you a simple example, and it's that many people are working in 9-to-5 jobs, and they are thinking, when I retire, I will do all these lovely things. And now would be a great time to start to do all those lovely things, the things that you can do with your resources at this point, and not delaying things to a later point in time. Actually start to live your life right now. That is a simple thing like that, just starting to prioritize the things that really makes you happy, and maybe accepting having less money, but maybe more free time. Could be one example that this Tower is showing. And it's also about your own personality, that you might have you have wanted to be a certain person, but you're really another type of person, and now you need to embrace that true type of person and let the conditioned or the domesticated part of you go, because your soul is entering your life and your body. So there's no time for convenient compromises. Things are going to be cleaned out, either you like it or not. Better go with the flow and kind of don't mind what happens. Don't get too upset. Don't get agitated with the state of the world, with the state of your relationship, with the state of your career, with the state of what might be happening in your personal relationships, or the things that are being ripped away from you. Try to go with the flow. You are allowed to mourn the things you lose, but this will be easier for you if you control and fix the things that you can control and fix, and the things that is out of your hands, leave it up to a higher power. And whenever there comes a solution for you to solve a certain issue or a problem, you take that solution. But until then, you kind of accept that you can't control certain situation, or you can't change what have happened, or you can't make certain things happen that you want to happen. You can best is to focus on you and your inner peace, and what's making you find that inner peace, what is putting you out of balance, what is bringing you into balance, and try to, every time you lose your balance, try to get yourself into balance. What is getting you into balance? Try to not use different addictions to get into balance. We can, for example, feel very filled with anxiety, and then we take a drink, and then we think that we don't feel the anxiety anymore. That is usually, it's kind of a not so great shortcut, or to be in, I need to have someone to love me. That is also a type of addiction, or also overeating and things like this. Everything that's harmful for you in the long run is not the solution. Try to find the real deal here, like the real thing that will really make you come into inner peace from bottom up. Okay, this is about tearing down whatever doesn't work and build on what's left. And it's a tower in the reverse, so it's not as powerful as a tower in the upright position. So it's more a correction of what is going on. So it's not, it might still be major things in your world, it's major things, but from a divine point of view, it's minor adjustments. And when it's major arcana cards, it's always divine intervention, like they are being in the mix there. And this is what's on your mind about the person most on your mind, and it's the Two of Coins in reverse. So it's when we have tried to make something work, that it's not going easy, it's not going by itself, and eventually it speeds up to a point, or the difficulties piles up to a point where you need to drop one of the balls. You don't have maybe time anymore to do that certain thing if you are going to fulfill your life purpose with making yourself happy. So certain things needs to go, dropping the ball. And it might be that you are, since this is what's on your mind about the other person, so for some of you it will be that, well, I need to drop the ball on this person. It's too much work, it's not giving me enough energy, it's stealing my time, and it's not giving enough reward. Or it might be that you are fearing that someone will drop the ball on you and make you into a lesser priority. And you might also feel like maybe people are juggling or not taking things seriously, that there's a playfulness. And this is what's on their mind about you. And here we have a Queen of Cups. So it seems like they trust you more than what you trust them. So this person seems to think that you are a splendid person, and they might be a little bit scared to show their own emotions. They might be very open and emotional person, but fearing showing this to you with the back that's being turned towards the rest of the reading, or towards you here. So a person can come off as tough, or that they don't care, but underneath the surface, everything that you say, do, all your actions are being analyzed from a point where this person is trying to figure out if it's safe for them to turn towards you or not. So it might be that the person have secret admiration for you, or that they feel more for you than they are letting on. Okay, so this is the central energy, like the bond between you. And the Queen of Cups here is Cancer, and this is also Cancer, it's the Moon. And again, it's a major arcana card showing that there's divine intervention in this situation. So the things that freaks you both out, or all these people, it might be a group of people, might be you and your family, you and your colleagues or friends, and so on. So people in this group, in this soul group being in the mix here, are being triggered by their fears. Like the things that they fear the most is going to be triggered. So things going to happen that digs up these trigger points, things that makes you fall out of balance, are going to be brought up to the surface. So that is, of course, creating a lot of havoc and mayhem in a relationship. But why it's there, it's so these traumas and triggers can heal. The moon is about also past lives and femininity and repeating cycles, secrets that's being revealed in a certain point of time, and you have an ability, you have a chance, better said, to go into this secret landscape and find out the answer for certain things. So this is a magical time when you can really heal your relationships from the bottom up. Also what the tower was indicating. Here we have 2 towers. So it might be 2 people that's being kind of a little bit stubborn and protective of themselves. And what's really needed is to, journey into this landscape. And ideally, it would be 2 people being freaked out and still working together, still trying to figure out, why am I so triggered by this? Why am I so fearful? Why do I become so suspicious? Or why do I feel like you are overwhelming me? Or why do I feel that people could work together? But often when we feel this, we are freaking out and running away. Or we are blaming the other person. It's their fault that we are feeling this way. But ideally, we would be attentive when this is happening and we feel, okay, so strange energy is coming in. I'm feeling very upset with you today. And I'm blowing up things out of the proportion. Interesting. This must be a trigger. This must be like one of my old wounds resurfacing so that they can heal. So light is being put on this, the dark side of your moon, so that certain things can be revealed and sorted out. So again, it's a very good energy, but it's not going to feel good. It's going to feel like, oh no, why do I feel like this? Can we just have a nice Friday evening without me getting anxious about these things? No, you can't. The energy is such, and the moon is in this position, and you are there, and you are born in this sign, and it comes, and it's opening a portal to one of your maybe traumas that needs to be dealt with. So no rest for the wicked. And here, on your emotional level, we have a King of Cups, kind of matching the Queen of Cups there. So we can see that maybe you are the more brave person in this equation, because this person has turned away from you. They seem to feel for you as you feel for them, but they might be a little bit more freaked out, and that might also be why you are feeling that they are dropping the ball on you, when really they might be trying to protect themselves from getting hurt, is what I'm feeling. And this is about healing. Both these are about healing. It's also about love, feeling the loving feeling, basically. So I'm thinking people have love in their hearts here, though this person is a little bit more secretive, but you're not really reaching out either. You're more focused on how it feels inside of you. And it's a good thing, I'm feeling, because wherever you go, there you are. So you're trying to sort out yourself, heal yourself, find your inner balance. So you can be, the bigger person in situations. You don't have to be triggered and go into spin when you are being faced with difficulties. If you love yourself and if you welcome feelings and you can roll out the red carpet to them, deal with them in a mature fashion, you don't have to be all like full of adrenaline and all anxious and blaming other people. Then you can be kind of cool and rock solid, even if the waves here is going high and the relationship there is kind of maybe having a rocky time. You can still be the bigger person, because maybe stop identifying with if other people love you or not. They can start loving you or end loving you for so many different reasons. It has rarely anything to do with you and more to do with that person's journey. So if you can stay focused on your own self-value and your own self-love, you will sit safer in this boat. Okay, so this is on their emotional level, and it's the Four of Wands. So it's almost like they are secretive, feeling like they deeply love you and want a long-lasting relationship with you. They feel like you have a special bond together, and they don't want to lose it, but they're also very triggered. The Queen of Cups in particular is very triggered by the moon, getting very sensitive and maybe a little bit over dramatic at times. So the only bad sign really from this person's is the turn back, like they have turned their back from this. So I'm getting the sense that they are not giving you all information of how they really feel. And this is probably interpreted by you as a lack of interest, which is not. It's more a way of trying to protecting oneself from getting hurt, basically, because maybe they have invested a lot in your relationship, either already, if it's a newer relationship, but it's a king and queen, so it seems like you are kind of destined for each other, and this person feels it, and they are realizing how much is at stake, and they are getting kind of nervous in this situation. And this is your behaviors and attitudes, and we have a Ace of Swords in reversed. So it seems like you are putting the lid on the situation, and since you feel like they are dropping the ball on you, you don't want to come off as too interested either. So you're kind of focusing on yourself. You're not telling to them what you really feel or what you really want. You might even tell them that you want to give up on the relationship. I'm giving up on this mission, because the Ace of Swords is a mission. I don't want to fight for this anymore, since you don't seem to want to fight for it. So it's basically losing hope and retreating to taking care of oneself, defending oneself, and stepping out of the investment is what I'm seeing from your side of this equation. And this is their behaviors and attitudes. And we have a Seven of Swords in reversed. So they are showing lack of trust. They think you are lying. You are thinking they are lying. And it's very obvious that both of you are triggered. You are very attentive to not being fooled, not being used, abused, being the one that's left behind with all the love while the other person is moving on. So both of you are kind of very self-destructive in this situation, and you're acting as if the relationship was already over, and you are deserting your loyalty towards the other person and saying, okay, so their business is no longer my business. I don't have to stand by this person's side, or I don't have to fight for them because they don't fight for me. And you seem to have kind of simultaneously taking the same decision, because one person might have get a little bit freaked, the other one read into the signals, getting more freaked, and then the other person got even more freaked out, and it was like a spiral that ended up in these people not trusting each other anymore, and blowing up the sunshine. That's a war song. It's a rather harsh song, and it has a very nice refrain, so you can hold on to that. It's I don't know the name, but I will write it down. Blowing up the sunshine. So basically you're pretending like everything is fine. You live in a desert and pretend that life is a party, and that what you're doing is not destructive, but it's destructive. And there's also singing here, why do they always send the poor? And they are referring, of course, to the war, but here is a relationship. Why are you always sending the poor? So I'm thinking that there's a situation where you're always trying to be kind of staying on dry land, not being overwhelmed by your emotions. So it's better that the other person is overwhelmed by their emotion and you are feeling kind of cool with things, and they probably feel the same. We kind of want to sacrifice the weakest person in the group. They can be the one holding all the anxiety and being worried for the relationship while we play cool. So we send the poor, the one with a low self-esteem or that have the need of approval and being valued through their actions. So we let these people take responsibility for the relationship. But here's no one is taking responsibility because no one wants to be that poor person that being sent to be sacrificed on the altar of love here. And the outcome is 7 of Cups. So 7 are spiritual challenges, and it proves that you're both being challenged emotionally and with your thoughts pattern. So your triggered emotions, this is kind of the minor arcana moon card, and this is major arcana moon card. So when you get anxious and worried and thinking, what if, maybe it's like this, maybe this person thinks like this, maybe they are planning like this. And when you get anxious like this, you are being triggered emotionally, getting nervous, and it's triggering even more of these destructive feelings that this is not going to work out well. It's no idea. I give up hope. I don't want to invest in this anymore. So we saw in the beginning a lot of this with I don't want to invest in this anymore, but you truly wanted it. But it's almost like the divine wants you to give up on this relationship, maybe to call out this person's love. It might be it, since you have the Ace of Swords here in the reverse. No, don't fight for this relationship anymore. If you feel like you have done all you can to be the really bigger person, and you have sacrificed yourself, you have sent your poor, like your vulnerability to this person, and they kind of answered back with lying about how they truly feel and hiding away their love for you, maybe it's needed for you to back off from this relationship, and it's kind of up to this person to brave up and start to invest in the relationship and also send their vulnerability your way. So that's my best interpretation of this situation, but it can be different for different people here. So I'm feeling I'm losing something that I was supposed to remember, but it might have come through another song that I really didn't pay attention to. But this, why are they always sending the poise? I will put that up anyway. So I will have a clarification for the 7 of Swords here in reversed. Encouragement. So this is a very shy person that might come off as they don't care, but they seem to actually need a little push or a little bit of help to overcome their fear of being vulnerable. You're receiving a nudge in the right direction. This card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things out there are there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You're on the right path. Keep going. So I'm thinking either you stay and kind of nudge this person in the right direction, or you leave them. They will still be nudged in the right direction because of the love bond between you. But you need to take the best decision here, because if you send the poor person to pick up the pieces of this relationship, you send the one that has already invested everything into this relationship. That's building up a big load of karma for you, and it's not going to end well. You're going to have to do it all over, where you finally get brave enough to show your vulnerability. But if you know that you have shown vulnerability and you have been very honest in the situation and not held back any information, and you now feel like this person is not investing in you due to the 2 of coins in reverse, you are allowed to kind of back off from this mission, and that might be the encouragement that make this person know that they actually will have to brave up and step up and fight for something that they want, and then the encouragement will come from the divine. So Ace of Swords, wide open, Ace of Swords in reversed, so 42, and it came immediately here. That was interesting. So, you're free to express your uniqueness to the world and share it, all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. Share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out.